Okay, this is part 2 on this second chakra, awakening. I feel like some really important things were coming out, and when that happens, often there is an interference or an interruption. So rather than letting myself get interrupted, even though the video was cut off, I'm jumping back on here because I feel like there's more that wants to be said. So I'm going to loop back around to this knowing, this awareness that when second chakra begins to open, Kundalini life force is pumping through there in an attempt to clear it out. One of the benefits is that there will be an experience of Kundalini in the second chakra. And this is meant to draw life force attention to that second chakra so that there can be a purification of the ancestry line and your karmic line. That is supposed to be a benefit of Kundalini coming into this part of your body. It's not supposed to just remain there though. It's supposed to clear out, do its job, upgrade that center, allow healing to occur there, and for those who you've engaged intimately with, there's like this flower of life experience where we exchange healing vibrations, karma, and so forth. We help each other out in that way. So again, I mentioned in the last video, if there's an awareness that sexuality is tied to bloodline clearing, and that's used in a distorted way, in a non-loving way for personal gain, as I know we are seeing the uncovering of this worldwide right now. And I'm going to speak to this again for a moment, because I know that as we are consciously, many of us are consciously awakening this chakra and utilizing this in a beautiful way, utilizing this in a way that is going to heighten our experience of our God selves in a way that is mutually supportive and is evolving to the entire species. I want to put extra attention on that part because we're seeing the opposite polarity of that as being uncovered in all these disclosures of the Pizzagate and pedophilia worldwide and abuse of children and so forth, by those who would call themselves, or others who would name them elites on the planet, which obviously this is not the case. This has been a distorted expression of that, because truly someone who knows of the power of the Kundalini awakening would know that it is a mirrored experience. So what you experience in your body, you experience in reality. It is a reflection. It comes back to you. It's why it's also called karma. So those who have distorted that frequency are now experiencing the repercussions of that. And those who have been purely working to heal and to claim sovereignty and health and connection that is loving, and to heal bonds of family, and to heal children, and to heal your own sexual traumas, and to help in the healing of others, this is also mirrored. This is also coming back. This is also the awakening of that next karmic field that is beyond karma, or it is to the next level of karma, I guess you can call it, beyond where we have experienced it, but the evolution of our species, where we recognize that good feeds good. We recognize that when we create together, we evolve together, we are supportive to each other, we're supportive to ourselves. You can actually see the beings who have used this in a distorted way. You can see how life force energy is being pulled out of them in the eyes, particularly. If you look at the eyes, you can see when life force energy is being drawn out. Here's another thing. I wrote this in my book, Create Your Life, Not Just Babies, a guide to sexual empowerment. And I was influenced by the Don Juan Carlos Castaneda books, where he's speaking of the assemblage point, the point at which we assemble our experience of reality just around the high heart area. So if we connect with another person that we feel this sexual energy connection, we actually know that there's some healing work that wants to happen and some up-leveling of reality that wants to happen between the two of you. But so you don't get sucked into a negative spiral if it doesn't work out. So let's say it's important to connect at the high heart, at the assemblage point first before connecting sexually. And all that really means is finding the point at which you assemble reality that is the same. Now, often you can tell, you feel a connection, you kind of have a sense that you see reality in a similar way, but you don't vocalize it and you just go into the bedroom and you connect second chakra. Hopefully it works out. If it does not, you've created a cord there that now you're going to exchange karmas at that level, where sometimes that's hard to continue going on and like be friends if you aren't going to continue as a relationship. But if you make the effort, even just for a moment, to connect at the high heart first and to speak what you see as your mutual passion in the world, your mutual purpose, where you seem to cross over these assemblage points together, if you make an effort to speak that first, that makes a different chording, a different connection. So that then, if there is second chakra entanglement and it doesn't work out, you will actually still be connected at the purpose level. This helps so that we can exchange karmas and then see things from a higher vantage point of love. So if it doesn't work out in that arena and you've already exchanged karmas, that's fine. You're already holding space for each other above the heart, from that passion zone. So this is important when recognizing that when the second chakra is being purified and cleansed and you're in a relationship with someone, there's going to be stuff coming up that's coming through those lines, coming through the cords from our ancestry, coming through the humanity matrix fields of trauma that you two are working out in your intimate relationship. And if you're strong people, you can handle it and you can alchemize it and you can keep up-leveling your perspective and know that's what's occurring. And you know, if you keep working on it together, yes, your dark night of the souling together, you're alchemizing in the cauldron of the womb space and the lower chakras, all the previous psychology, but not everybody is totally keen to that. And this is why we see a lot of breakups, why we see a lot of multiple partnerships and a lot of divorces and so forth, because there's a lot of thick stuff to navigate in the collective at the second chakra level. So it's especially good if you are aware of the negative polarity taking place right now that I spoke about earlier. And so you really take it upon yourself to act as a high functioning, high consciousness being in the realm of sexuality, knowing that you are bringing through evolutionary stuff. You are accessing this frequency so as to evolve consciousness, assist your partner as your partner assists you in karmically evolving, and you do it in a loving, mutually supportive and honoring way. That helps to cancel out the other polarity. That is the distortion, if you will, so that we can enter a new plane of existence from second chakra stuff. We can rise out of the muck of our human experience and really see a more enlightened, more evolved city of jewels kind of third chakra experience together and higher, and not fall back into that muck. I think humanity has been cycling through first and second chakra stuff for like all of time. And there's been a few key civilizations like ancient Egypt and the Mayan and certain places, City of Enoch and so forth, that experienced the high frequency full chakra experience of the God self together, Atlantis, Lemuria. But overall, the rise and fall of civilizations has been this first and second chakra, like going around and around. This is the reincarnation cycle where you just can't get off the loop and you continue to recycle and you continue to go through this. And second chakra stuff is sticky. It's the hell zone, if you will. It's the dark night. It's the,